Welcome back, coffee lovers. Today, we've got some fantastic news brewing for you right here on our channel. Researchers at the Southern Medical University in Guangzhou, China, have uncovered some fascinating findings about our favorite morning brew. So, here's the scoop. They found that people who enjoy a good cup of coffee were less likely to kick the bucket during a 7-year follow-up period. Yep, you heard it right. But here's where it gets interesting. The magic seemed to happen with moderate coffee consumption, roughly 1.5 to 3.5 cups daily. Now, whether you take your coffee sweetened or unsweetened, there's some good news for you. Both were linked to a lower risk of death. But here's the twist: those sipping sweetened coffee had a slight edge, with a 31% lower chance of shuffling off this mortal coil, while the unsweetened crowd still enjoyed a 21% lower risk. But what about artificial sweeteners, you ask? Well, the results there were a bit murkier. Now, this study was no ordinary one. It was a prospective cohort study, meaning they grouped people based on how they took their coffee and followed them over time to see how things played out. They got their data from the UK Biobank, a massive database with 500,000 generous volunteers who shared their medical and genetic info. The study included 171,616 folks without heart issues or cancer, with an average age of around 55.6 years. The study kicked off in 2009 and wrapped up in 2018. Participants spilled the beans on their coffee habits, whether they sweetened it, used artificial sweeteners, or kept it black. Now, here's the kicker. Even those who sweetened their coffee added just about 1 teaspoon of sugar on average. The researchers dug deep and found a U-shaped link between coffee consumption and the risk of death. Those in the moderate coffee camp came out on top, beating both the light sippers and the heavy gulpers. But here's the fine print. The data is from around 10 years ago, and it's from a country where tea reigns supreme, which could have influenced the results. So, what's the takeaway? A registered dietitian suggests that moderate coffee intake, about 2 to 5 cups a day, has been linked to a host of health benefits, from reducing stroke and diabetes risk to even guarding against certain diseases. They adds that this study, along with others, hints that coffee might just be your ticket to a longer life. While it's not a surefire cause and effect situation, it's a promising lead. And get this, adding a moderate amount of sugar to your coffee, say 1.5 to 3.5 teaspoons a day, didn't seem to cancel out the health perks. But when it comes to artificial sweeteners, the jury is still out. Remember, this is an observational study, which means it can be tricky to untangle all the factors affecting health outcomes. So, in a nutshell, as long as you're not experiencing any negative side effects, enjoying your daily cup of coffee might be a great way to fend off chronic diseases and add some extra years to your life. And if regular coffee revs you up too much, don't fret. Decaf coffee might still offer many of the same health benefits, thanks to those wonderful antioxidants. One more: if you like your coffee on the sweet side, keep it simple, control the sugar, and steer clear of artificial sweeteners. In conclusion, according to these findings, there's no need for most coffee lovers to kick the habit. Just be mindful of those calorie-loaded specialty coffees. Thanks for joining us today, coffee aficionados. If you found this video beautiful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more health news and tips. Until next time, stay caffeinated and stay healthy.